Hello everyone, my name is Callior. I bring to you every week the latest news related to Bloodhunt and everything around it, and I try to explain the news in a way that's more understandable. For posterity, archival, and recording purposes, it is currently Saturday, November 5th, 2022. It is 12 past noon Eastern Time, a little bit later than I usually do it, but that's okay, that's fine. It's been 193 days since the official release of Bloodhunt, and we have 30 days until the end of the Halloween pass. We are recording this live on Twitch every Saturday, usually at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. If you are live and currently in our chat, feel free to ask questions in the chat at any time, any point in time that you want. And as a reminder and a disclosure, I am not a game dev, I am not bound by an NDA, but I will do the best I can to explain the news with some reasonable assumptions. Now, the topics we're covering today: Twitch drops as usual, like it's usually pretty much the same thing, it's just it's different what we get in there from week to week. Twitch drops, game updates, a little bit about the state of the game because I feel it needs to be addressed. Unfortunately, it's going to be more an editorial than anything, but we're going to go along with that. Some non-game related news, but related to Bloodhunt, and touch on the community events. But first, if you haven't, please give me a follow. Even if you're not going to turn on the notification, it would mean a lot to grow this channel on Twitch. It will let you know also when I'm going live, which in this case today might have been really helpful. Also follow me on Twitter because, yeah, of course, it can let you know when, like, an event like today where I have to tweet out, like, hold on, folks, we're going to be like an hour later than we usually are. I stream very casually during the week, but if you've been here a few moments ago, I've been stating a few reasons why I'm going to be like trying to do my best to stream a lot more these days, for real this time. I'm able to stream through a burnout, so there you go. I should be able to do it. Hello everyone. Hello everyone that's in chat. I appreciate every one of you that's in here. I'm going to be doing a lot more very soon. Okay, so we are going to jump right into it. Wait, we're going to jump right into it when the moment that I have everything okay. There we go. We've got this happening. Yes, we're totally professionals. Outstar's got nothing on me. Just kidding. She's a professional. There we go. So, as we're starting our usual thing this week, we have a new Twitch drop, which is the Scarlet Centipede tattoo that goes around your shoulder, through the back, goes on the arm, and also goes down the leg. We don't know why it's called Scarlet Centipede when it's actually black, but we're just gonna go along with it. So as usual, I've linked you the tweet about the tweet from Motion Gaming, who does an excellent job every week of putting together a thread to let you know exactly how you can get yours. It's Scarlet for the colorblind folks. Thank you, Mokrai. I didn't. Wait, was that a joke? Yes, that was probably a joke. Okay, well, never mind. Yes, you're kidding. Okay, I just realized that. Okay, that doesn't make sense. I have a colorblind friend. That doesn't work that way. What am I saying? Okay, not trusting chat today. That's the thing. Okay. So, it is, yeah, so this is good for the entire week. You can watch for 60 minutes. There is, as usual, the list of streamers that are, that have drops turned on to give you the drops on their stream. There's a whole list there. The list keeps being updated, revised, and changed pretty frequently. Now, this time it's been the 100 top Bloodhunt Twitch streamers who streamed the game recently. If you want to be a part of this, you just need to join the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle program, you need to go on the Bloodhunt website and go look for the creator content section. Join in from there. All the instructions are there on how to join it. If you have any instructions on how to claim your rewards, they're all here. And there you go. Another thing that happened this week is we got Twitch drops until the end of the year. That was another announcement that Motion put together, and that is very good. You can all see them on the Bloodhunt website in the Twitch drop section if you want to know exactly in what order they're coming through. But Motion's already doing it, so we're just gonna go through the thread here. So yes, this week Scarlet Centipede tattoo. Next week it's going to be the Onyx Tears makeup. After that, it's going to be the graphic statement makeup. Some people have said that it's a little God of War-ish. And also, the new God of War will have been released at that time, so maybe there's something behind that. After that, there is the Feel the Burn outfit. No, it's not a new tattoo. We've verified that with Bloodhunt Fashion, and the tattoo is something that's already existed before. And then on December 2nd, we have the Ancestral Expression makeup here, which is a different bits of green and a little bit of purple. And then on December 23rd, we have the Please Die outfit, which I don't think it's actually good. Hold on. Bloodhunt Twitch drops. I think we're going to get a better resolution if we're looking here. A little bit more. This is the Please Die outfit. And really, that is the outfit that everyone is... Like, everyone that's learned about these new drops for the end of the year, everyone is excited about this one. Can't wait to see the front. I also want the confirmation on the kanji that's written on there behind. I'd like to have a confirmation of that. But yeah, so if you want a reminder, all of the dates are written there. Yes, Mardi Gras vibe. Yes, absolutely. We're getting Mardi Gras vibes from this. I didn't even check the dates if that matched up. I don't know. It's not a thing over here, so I forget that it's a thing. So yeah, that's the situation for the Twitch drops. The more astute people will make a note. Hold on. Yeah, will notice that it's been every week, but between the Ancestral Expression makeup on December 2nd and the Please Die outfit on December 23rd, there is a 2-week gap. And so people have been speculating, why exactly is that happening? Well, let me tell you, by bringing this giant calendar that I just copy-pasted from my computer. So, let's use this, okay, and let's use this. So, drop here. Oh, skills, not good. Big, yes, he's big. Yes, exactly. Jean-Chi's got it, because I talked to you about yesterday. The thing is that we are getting an update on the 6th. Oh god, I should have just used like shapes instead. Should have just used shapes. Anyways, so we're getting a patch there. So maybe they're not saying anything about a drop on the 9th and the 16th because, well, there could be different reasons, and I'm speculating here. There could be one, it's because they cannot vouch on the impact of the patch. Like, is the patch going to go well? Is it going to affect cosmetics? So right now we'd rather not tell you that you're going to get cosmetics in these 2 weeks because there might be a possibility we might need to fix things. So just to be sure, we're just saying like, okay, the one on the 23rd, we're guaranteeing that you're gonna get it. And so we leave those 2 spots open. Or it could be that the items that we're gonna get for those 2 days are gonna be themed are themed after the new update. Like the new update's gonna have, like so far every update has had a theme, and maybe those 2 items are gonna be follow the theme, and they can't let us know exactly what that's going to be. Marketing strategy. Or it could be that the items are so awesome, are so fantastic, it's just best to leave the surprise at the last second, so we're just like, give me, let's join Bloodhunt. Store update for the patch. Mokrai, I'm not going to be too cynical about it, but I am just going to say that I would leave my expectations to the lowest level possible. I will try to get some information myself. I'm going to be making a push to get a little bit more information. See if I can. Sorry about that. Sorry if I can manage to get a little bit more info from the devs about this, but yeah, in the talks of people, people have been like talking a lot about, or at least I've been talking to some people who have been like riffing on the lackluster update on the store in the last update. So I don't know. I wouldn't be banking too much or putting too much faith maybe in a store update until they let us know. So far, I'm just expecting, like, I don't know, a handful of items from the past to come back. And if that's the case, there's going to be like a few people that are just going to go like, oh, but my exclusives. And going to go like, well, exclusive right now with the population that we have, they still, people want to get some stuff. Might as well just give them the stuff. When we're going to have more people, then maybe we're going to stop bringing things from the past in the store. And then, you know, you're going to be able to show that you've been playing like for long enough or that you purchased things in the past. Maybe, you know. So I'm just saying, like, keep expectations to a minimum so you're not too disappointed. That's my way of thinking about it. I don't want to gas anyone. I don't want to bring too much hope for anyone into anything that isn't reasonable. If that's the way to like talk about it. Anyways, so that's probably the theory. That's probably the reason why we get a 2-week gap. So in that way, let's be hopeful about that. Let's be hopeful it's going to be like new exciting things they can't reveal us. Let's be excited for when they're going to be, and I hope that's going to be soon. But that's enough for Twitch drops. I appreciate, and I think everyone else really appreciates, especially also the streamers. The streamer side, we appreciate that right now we have a schedule of drops. We're going to have some content for you on Twitch for the rest of the year. I'm going to see if, like, maybe because of the holiday season, everyone's not necessarily at their computers. Everyone's going to see family or going to be like all over the place. It's vacation time. It's not everyone that's going to be like during the holidays and a time of, festiveness and all of that. That are going to be like sitting at their computers watching streams. So maybe the Please Die outfit, which from the reaction of the community, like really no one wants to miss. I will ask to see if this outfit is going to be available throughout the holidays. Like, keep this one up for, as long as possible. Let's bring it, let's say, to the first week of January, if possible. Yeah, because, viewership, of course, is going to be dropping during the holidays. We all know this. This is the usual normal thing. So, okay. Besides that, let's change topic. The big topic of the week. that we've had has been wait, yes, I've covered this. Has been this. It's the butt slap emote challenge, as I've been calling it. So it was the Bloodhunt account on Monday that said after there's been a few polls that they've been putting out with some kind of bunch of random bot names that we've seen, like a couple of them, a couple of posts, I mean, and let the community decide randomly which one they hated the most or which ones they liked the most. I forget exactly what exactly it was, but in the end, it doesn't matter because it was just a bunch of names. After 2 tough votes, we must conclude that Very Good Dog clearly is super scary. Community challenge. Post 15 clips below of you getting spooked by this nasty bot and you might just unlock something butt-slappingly good. Now what they're referring to is the butt slap emote that we've seen in the summer update trailer. And that the community has been asking, like, okay, there's been a few other items that have been missing that we've seen already that were showcased in different ways. We had different emotes. We had the spooky zombie walk emote. We've had the chicken dance. We had the butt slap. Recently, we were not supposed to see. Apparently, there is a new sneaky emote. Right now we have the slow walk that we can do as an emote. That's a sneaky one. There is another even sneakier one that is on the horizon apparently. It's already in game, but we don't know exactly how we're going to get it. Also, we know that there's hair colors. We know there's masks that we've seen. We've seen there's another version of the Techno Demon mask. That is a recolor of it also that exists. We know about that. We know that there's a Plague Doctor mask that we all expected was going to be a part of the Halloween update, but isn't there so far. So it's just these are just the ones that I'm thinking off the top of my head. I know there's a few more if you know a little bit more about the about some leaks that people have been doing. Or leaks that people have been leaking out in the community. Like there's several more things that we know are or could be inside the game, and we don't know exactly how to get them. Well, there you go. There's the butt slap emote that we're supposed to get. I'd like to point out the fact that there's the hashtag Jacob and Tigga. Jacob is I believe the head of marketing, and Tigga is the director. So, is it that one of them or both of them have been modeling for the animators to turn that into a butt slap emote? Also, would like to see the behind the scenes video for this, just purely for trolling Shark Mob purposes. So basically, find the bot. The challenge was go into the game, find Very Good Dog, and post a clip of yourself killing Very Good Dog. And so the community, like they said, the community has been delivering for science, of course. Yes, of course. People have been posting clips and posting clips and posting clips, and I believe unless they're being like they didn't say like post one per person. I posted 2. I actually had 4 or 5 clips myself of killing Very Good Dog. I think that should have limited to 1 person, but I think that we should be at this point in time right now, as of this recording, we should be close to getting our 15, let's say, individual clips of people killing Very Good Dogs. So soon we're going to probably get the details on how we're going to obtain that. And as a clarification, some people hello, Magix. My boy, Mokrai's boy, I should say. It's a community challenge. Some people were asking me or DMing me and asking, okay, so I just need to put a clip and then I'm going to automatically be attributed the emote? No, no, no. It's a community challenge. It's just everyone that does it, and probably it means that some dev is just going to go into the settings of the emote itself and just gonna go like, okay, display it for everyone, make it available for everyone, something like that. We don't know. Maybe it's gonna be like a claim, or maybe it's a code that we're gonna have to claim, or whatever. I don't know exactly, but it's a community challenge. It's just for everyone. Once everyone's put in something, they're gonna do something else. So I'm thinking, maybe that's going to be the way that we're going to unlock more things. I don't know. This has been a very interesting, a very interesting community challenge, a very interesting thing to do in the community. However, you need people to actually participate. There hasn't been like as many people that participated in that as much as I thought there would be. So maybe next time we need to muster that up a little bit. If anyone is following my Twitter, following the Bloodhunt Twitter, next time there's a community challenge, we need to make noise about this. We need to stream more about it. We need to like make a little bit more publicity, because some people were still finding about that challenge yesterday. So yeah, and it's been like that was posted on Monday. We'll see. Okay, we still have a problem with communication about this. Okay, in terms of other things, we okay. So the next thing that we were expecting to get, or maybe not expecting to get, but like in terms of news or updates, we haven't received any news updates from the Bloodhunt account in any like official capacity anyways. So what we're waiting for is the October update learnings article with, you know, a response to the patch survey and to let us know what's going to happen. We didn't get that this week. We have actually no indication of when that's going to happen. In the previous two times, the learnings article happened a few days before the patch was released. However, if any dev is listening to this, I would like to put a focus on the fact that we as a community would appreciate a little bit more communication and letting us know what's happening, or at least maybe splitting that article into two different articles already would be like a sign of how can I say, like a sign of life, letting us know exactly what's happening right now. But besides that, and I don't have anything visual to let you know about this. So let's fade back to me. There you go. Yeah, I don't have any visuals for this, so I can just tell you that all the info that I'm gonna say right now, it's stuff that I found on streams. Because the devs like to go on the streams, the devs like to stream themselves. They sometimes let a little bit of info in the chat, and it's not necessarily things that I can just get and post in front of you, but yeah, it's not a really good way to say this, so I'm just gonna tell you the facts that I've seen on the streams. So number one, they are looking into improving the bots, much to like I would have said like as a surprise to absolutely no one, but apparently there's people that still think that the devs are just going to leave the bots as they are and not going to improve on them. Because it's clear to everyone that the bots require improvements, both like on movement, on behavior, on aim, etc., etc., etc. Like there needs to be some tweaking to be done. Like they've said that they were going to do so, but now there needs to be another reminder of people that yes, we are looking into it. That would be something that would be nice to see on the official channel to let people know that that's happening. How that's going to be applied in terms of improvements, we don't know. That's info for the devs to release in the future, because there's like on the dev side, there's many different ways and many different like philosophies on how bots can be improved. We've seen this in many games. It depends exactly what's going to be their approach, what's going to be their objective in doing those improvements. It's up to us. It's up to them to let us know exactly in what capacity they're going to improve the bots. Second thing, the next update will contain, I don't know how to say this, like revelations. There's there's no more details about this that I managed to get, but I was told that there were going to be announcements made, and there will be discussions happening regarding those announcements. That is very ominous, and I'm sorry, I don't have anything else. That's going to be a part of the questions I'm going to be asking. Just to, probably is going to be things that maybe we're not going to get any answer anytime soon on exactly what that means without having the whole patch revealed to us. So maybe I'm not going to be able to get any info about this, but that was something that I was told. And as you've already known, if you've already been paying attention, the upcoming patch, so far, I've seen 3 devs. 3 devs, 2 of them have streamed, 1 of them has been in the comments, have been saying that the next update is going to be big. That there's going to be a lot of things that people will like. I know that they keep saying like there's going to be things that people will like, but apparently now that the scope and what's going to be inside the update has, I guess, been confirmed to them in the last week, now they are saying very confidently, all of them saying very confidently, that this is going to be an update to remember. Tobias himself has said that it's the next update is going to be very dark. Yes, exactly, Shang-Chi. And it contains some of his favorite items. Again, what to get out of this? Like, I can't spin this into more information. Like, I can't turn this straw into gold. This is literally everything that we got right now going on. And I'm the only one that's reporting this. So what can we get from this? I don't know what to get out of this. Like, the only thing that we're getting out of this right now is just like they are hard at work, working on things, improving things. They are still listening, even though it's not the kind of listening that some people would like the devs to say, state, act on. Some people have good ideas to suggest to the devs. Some people have bad ideas to suggest to the devs. The main issue about all of this, though, is they need to let us know in a more official capacity that they're doing all of this. And not necessarily, I don't know if they're relying on me doing this. If they are, we need to have a discussion, because I'm literally going through VODs and getting snippets of info left and right to be able to put all this together, put this show together. So I can tell you that personally, this week I will try to get in contact with them to see if I can maybe help them out without having to sign an NDA, maybe? I don't know. Like, I'm trying out things because I feel a little bit uncomfortable saying all of this and saying, like, I found this on streams and I don't necessarily want to clip those things or just to go like, here's the zoom in from the chat that Tobias said, like, the update has got his favorite items in there. It's a bit ridiculous. But anyways, let's get into the next topic, which is the state of the game and the population of the game. So this is something that I wanted to address because yes, there needs to be a little bit of reminder to the community of exactly where we're standing right now, as far as we can tell on our side from what we can see on our end. It might not be reflecting the entire reality because the only people that really see the whole reality of the state of the game are the devs. For instance, we don't know what's happening on the PlayStation side. We've got PlayStation players, we've got some of them in the chat. I talk with a lot of PlayStation 5 players, but again, for them, there's no way, the being inside the game, there's no way to see exactly how things are going. The only way that they can do this is when they're looking at the Elysium to see the people that are currently in the Elysiums that they keep spawning in, and you can look at the levels of the people that are in your Elysium. And from what I've seen in streams, it seems to be exactly the same thing as a PC. There seems to be a mix of people that have always been there, people that have played the game before and left after a certain amount of time, and now they're back in. And you can tell because of the banners, because of the levels of the accounts, level of banners and icons. And also you can see there's a lot of new players because they've got a lot of default stuff. Their account level is very low, and pretty much every Elysium that I spawn in before or after a match, I always look at the list, and that seems to be the case. So basically, state of the game seems to be the same as last week. I'm just going to go through my notes, and I'm going to be repeating, I guess, some of the stuff that I've just been saying. So yeah, we've got regulars that have been there for months. But some of the regulars that we've seen in the Bloodhunt community have been disappearing into other games for many reasons. Bots aren't fun for them. They want to fight real people all the time, and I understand this. I've explained this. The PvPers want to do PvP. They don't want to do PvE. I get that. That is a valid point. And also, trios queues are not 100% reliable for them unless you're playing at peak times and you don't want to wait too long. Because trios queues, by the way, that's another point of information that people want to talk about, is like, how's the queues for trios, because it's the one that doesn't have bots. The answer is, if you're playing at peak times, queues are popping. So you need to know the queue times of your region. For North America, we know that the queue times are usually at the end of the day. In Europe, I believe it's the same thing on your end at the end of the day, but it's not going to be exactly the same way. So if you're trying to queue the trios when it's peak time in EU, you're going to be in EU lobby most likely, etc., etc., etc. They can't get rid of me, Marcry? Yeah. I've been in the conversations that I've had this week with some of the regulars and the people that have been there. A lot of people, even though they are expressing their feedback, the things that the feedback that they want to give, the things that should be improved, and they might be disappointed in like some aspects of how things are being handled about the game. Everyone has told me, like, besides all of this, I like the game and I'm staying there until they unplug the servers. They're not getting rid of me. So there's a lot of steadfast players like you, Mokrai, like myself. We are staying there and we're not going anywhere. But yes, that's been noted. Some of the regular people have been disappearing, or you'll watch their streams and they're playing other games. They're invested into Overwatch 2, into other games, or the hot flavor of the week. What you've got also is some players that have left the game in the past and have been returning, like I've been saying, and at different moments. You can tell by the banners, you can tell by the cosmetics that they're wearing. You can tell because basically you can tell a person that has been playing and hasn't stopped playing should be around level 100 or past level 100 in their account. People that have been playing very casually should be around level 50. And people that have played the game for a while and then stopped should be anywhere like from around like 20 to 50, something like that. The level 1 to 10 are new players currently at this point in time. And yeah, there's plenty of new players discovering the game. Again, want to point out that the Discord has been popping. There's many more people coming in the Discord. There's many new players in the Elysium. In the streams, there's still plenty of people that are coming in the streams. They're asking for tips. They're asking for help. Some people are discovering the game for the first time. It's because some of it is because it's their friend that told them that, hey, this game is actually good now. That the queues aren't very long, or that they finally heard about the free Halloween pass, that it's still happening. There's people that have heard about the game, haven't done, and that's the thing. If you're a streamer, pay attention. There's a bunch of people that come in your stream and they say they're just coming in your stream to watch the game, see the vibes, see how it is. So as streamers, you have to be conscious that there's a bunch of people that are trying to get the vibe of the game. And if you're in there complaining about bots all the time, and you're complaining about your negative opinions of the game, you are not selling the game to new people. They're probably not going to play it. But try to be, my advice is try to be helpful. Try to explain the situation. You don't need to explain that you're, everything is, fun. Everything is, how can I say, like, everything's positive and there's nothing to fix and the game is perfect as it is. We all know that's not true. But you can there's still a way to express that you like this game and you want it to improve, and that the devs are working on some things. There's some positives, there's some negatives, but still the game is good. And right now, for new players, before the devs start tweaking the difficulty of the bots, right now is the best time for new players to get in the game. So be supportive, okay? Right now, we are at a point where we lose players and we gain players. And at the same time, it's good because we get new blood in the game. There's people learning. There's people trying to get better at the game because they couldn't when there was just experienced players that were being matched with or playing along with them, and they were getting stomped. So now they have like a ray of light. They can breathe in the game. They can actually start enjoying the game. And slowly, all of these people, it's going to start building a pool of people that would start playing, that will play the game and start getting good at it, which is the kind of players that have been sorely needing to connect in between the new players and the experienced players. We need that middle of, like, we're not quite new, we're good, but we're not good to be like the top good. So we need that nougat filled, chocolate filled center that has that tops the two sides of the community. And we can only do this by giving some space, some room to breathe for the new players to start getting good and being like a part of the people that are like us, going, nah, I'll really like this game. I may not be extremely good at it, but I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna stay here. The community is good, and then we're gonna start building up. That may be an optimistic view of seeing things, but that's the way that things right now seem to be going. Right now, the negative part of this is that, yeah, like I said, we've got some people that used to be community staples, pillars inside the community, that have left, and that affects the game's reputation, validity, and strength overall. If you don't have the named players and you just get a bunch of randoms that are just there to represent the game, that doesn't necessarily give it like the best credibility. But again, I would like to remind people that this is just a swing of the pendulum, or the balance in a different direction that it was swinging. So maybe with the other changes that the devs are going to bring to the game, we'll get back to a healthy balance where players of all skills can thrive together, and this becomes like a fully viable game. Like I've been saying, with the dev improvements that they've been doing, and we've got like I expect a very big bit coming to consolidate the foundations of the game. We are getting close to we are getting like very close to start building on this game, right? We've seen some numbers go up, but we've also seen some numbers go down. So I say, people, like, keep the faith. Doesn't mean you have to play the game all the time. No one does. We've got plenty of other games to do. Like, we've got plenty of other battle passes left and right. But still, don't lose hope in the game. We are seeing improvements. Okay? So yeah, like I've been telling you these last few weeks, what we are going through is part of a period of adjustment in the community. And right now it is absolutely not favoring the experienced players that want to play PvP. It is absolutely not in their favor. Where for several months, the pendulum was swung heavily in the direction. Now it's going in the other side. Now we're going to bring it in the middle, balance it out. Period of adjustment. Trust. Yeah, so the next update, I am hoping, because there hasn't been like very a lot of info about it, but personally I've been expecting, and everything's been pointing to, next thing is going to be retention features. Again, it's me speculating based on what they've been writing, but it should start bringing balance to the vampire force or something. Okay, sorry, that was my editorial. That was me just riffing. We're gonna move on, okay? So, other updates that have to do with Bloodhunt. Have I closed something that I wasn't supposed to? Hold on. Yes, I've closed something I wasn't supposed to. Here. Okay. Just making sure. What did I do? I just copy-pasted something in the wrong place. Okay, there we go. Thought I lost my notes there. Anyways, let's bring it back here. There has been a teaser that's been coming up from the Shark Mob account. They say, oh, what's that you hear in the distance? Funny you ask. There's a little teaser for the next episode in our Behind Bloodhunt series. This time we'll tune into the audio of the game, and it's a 30-second clip. It's nothing like terribly earth-shattering, but you might want to look into it, because there's going to be another video coming soon. That's all there is. The other update is we are continuing on TikTok the story of our cosplayers as they are going through actually building their cosplay. So this again is very interesting, and also into Koga's video. It heavily features her cat that keeps going in the way. So that's also very interesting. There we go. Cat is helping. Cat is doing things. Cat things. Anyways. Copy pasting. There we go. Next part of information. Again, these are like not necessarily game related, but still related to the game. World of Darkness has announced for the second to last World of Darkness day. Yeah, so this was cats and the next god of the world. Well, they used to be revered in Egyptian times. And at the end of the Month of Darkness event that they were doing on World of Darkness, that they do every October, We'd like to share previews of our upcoming official Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Wiki, launching this November on Paradox Wikis. Submit your wants and wishes in our Discord in our wiki feedback section. So if you want to have, if you have any expectations to give about the wiki, it's going to be there. Let me show you the screenshots. Now the thing is that this is going to be covering V5 only. There already exists a White Wolf wiki that has been updated by just random individuals. This one is basically a wiki that they are there you go. What they're saying here, hold on, it's not on screen, so let me just bring it here. White Wolf wiki is ran by fans and not official, so we cannot guarantee any content there to be up to date. V5 wiki will only contain V5 content only. So that might be interesting to you, because if you're going through here, can't necessarily see because of my, oops, hold on. Because of the way that I set up things. I'll set up my cameras in a different way eventually soon. So you see you've got a section here. Well, they're talking about getting started and all that sort of stuff, and video game section is here. You got a whole section about role-playing guide and vampire clans, which is going to be, sorry, again, gonna need to drag this. Vampire clans, there we go, this section here. That might be interesting for anyone that wants to speculate about possible new clans to bring in Bloodhunt in the future. These are the official vampire clans that are a part of V5. So version 5 of Vampire the Masquerade is the kind of environment that the lore and mechanics of Bloodhunt are being based on. There's special lore that's been added into version 5 of Vampire the Masquerade that's been made specially for Bloodhunt, official lore. So I would say, in terms of like, if you're trying to get some information or, you know, speculation on things about the game regarding lore, this will probably be your resource. Like apart from this and the resource books, of course, you know, the tabletop RPG books that are available, and there's plenty of them. So this is going to be a good place where you'll be able to see community vetted information about V5. And yes, I would like to point out that in the video game section that we see here, these are all the different V5 VTM games that have been put out there. Some of them are text-based only, such as Night Road, Out for Blood, Parliament of Nice, Sins of the Sires. These are all only text-based. Coteries of New York and Shadows of New York are the animated, but still they're text-based adventures with some choices that you can make to change the narrative. And you've got really, really, really incredible artwork, animated artwork, and kick-ass soundtracks. So if you're interested in this, or if you're streaming or whatever, this might be something that might interest you if you're into like reading a lot of text as well. Swan Song is a game that's been released recently. That is a third person. It's a mix of the old Bloodlines games and the kind of like Coteries and Shadows of New York as well. It's a third person. You have to do investigations. And Heartless Lullaby was a kind of a game jam little game that was put on Steam. I haven't been following it, but yeah, it was a part of the game jams that they did for Vampire the Masquerade. But yes, the most interesting thing for us is that Bloodhunt is going to be there. And I know because I've asked Meriden Unknown, which is our lore specialist and quest specialist for Bloodhunt, if he was going to take part in this, and he told me that he's already been trying to contact some people to make sure that all the information that he's been gathering, including all the text and dialogue from the characters, all the profile, all the stuff that's in journal, that's in lore, that is currently in the game, that's going to be all put into this wiki for Bloodhunt. So no more random trying to understand or find information about the game. Hopefully, in the next few months, we'll be able to have this populated, or there's going to be like some kind of help. Maybe it's not going to be just like him and Meriden and I just taking screenshots of every single page of dialogue and we're just going to manually type it in. Maybe we can have some of the devs that can send us like the official text files of all the dialogues and things. Maybe that could be helpful. Maybe we can help them also correct some little mistakes that there are in the quests and the lore and the journals that are currently in the game right now, but you know, we're gonna see. But yeah, interesting for us in terms of like information, getting a centralized hub like that could help, especially if you're looking for quests. Sorry, went on a bit of rambly bit. In terms of merch update, I don't have anything this week. Merch stuff has been, there hasn't been like new stuff, but like last week they've announced like a bunch of new merch for the collaboration with Razer. That's been good. Some people have been receiving their blood orange advanced GG flavors. So far, the reactions that I've managed to pick from the people seem to be really, really positive. As long as you're a person, of course, that likes orange flavored things. That's some people that don't like the orange taste. So yeah, of course, they might not like it. But so far, it seems to be really, really, really positive. So if you bought it, don't hesitate to tweet about it. Let us know if it's a good thing. And yeah. You should be getting the makeup code also that comes with the blood orange. So yeah, take some screenshots. Let us know. My own order should be coming soon. So I don't know. I'll be doing a live unboxing and tasting maybe, if that's something that could interest people. I don't know. I've never done this, so I might do that. In terms of the section for community events, well, last week was really, really fun. We saw the we had the trios tournament for EGL, and we saw even the revival of the Bloodhunt game Twitch account. That has been, like, we thought was gathering cobwebs since there used to be like the game dev updates, and then there used to be the the live streaming from the conventions. That was the thing that happened, but ever since then that account hasn't been used for anything. But there it was there, and it was Majora that was at the helm. That was shoutcasting everything that was going on. It was very interesting. It was a good competitions. There were good amount of trios that played, and that was just a good job on everyone's end. And for that was also a good opportunity for new people that had followed the account that suddenly saw that the Twitch account for Bloodhunt was live, so they joined in. Bunch of new people that were scoping out for the game we're trying to figure out. There was a great opportunity to showcase some streamers, some players, to showcase trios. And weirdly enough, right now this week, it's normal sometimes that we skip a week, and then the next the second week after, then we get another tournament. But right now we have nothing in the future, which worries me a little bit. I've asked about that in the Discord for especially for like EGL tournaments. One person mentioned that maybe why some people have not been showing interest is because they have complained that the prize pool was ridiculous and was so little, which I agree. It was not much, but at the same time, like I said, like it's a good opportunity to showcase yourself, to showcase trios, to plug in your Twitch account. It was a moment that gathered a lot of people together, got a big bunch of the community together. So maybe there can be some discussions that can happen in the background, get something happening, get a little bit of trios moving, because as we've said over the last few weeks, trios need to be represented if they still want to survive. Like I said, trios still works at peak times. There's no problem with trios queues in those moments. In other times, might not be so popular, might not be so fortunate to get inside games. But right now, again, trios players need to showcase trios, need to promote trios if they want that to happen. And this was a great opportunity to do so. So I don't know exactly what's happening in the background, but there needs to be more tournaments. They seem to be popular. Probably not as popular as maybe the EGL was expecting it to be, but I don't know. I don't have any besides behind the scenes information, but we're just gonna hope that this gets better. I know that Bez right now is in chat. Bez is someone that has organized tournaments for the PS5 community, so maybe getting one organized while there's a void. I didn't tell you about this, Bez, but that's an idea that I had yesterday. Just like maybe it's a good time to start a tournament. Maybe it's a good time to get a tournament together. So everyone follow Best Part. I'm gonna link his Twitter in a moment, so you're gonna be able to use it. Get in his Discord. Let's get something happening. Okay? At least that's what I'm hoping that you're going to do. As a little follow-up from last week, Jean Chidal, as I've been talking about, there was a Techno Demon mask that was being given out in following a Spooky Bloodhunt fashion contest. We just had to link her in her original post. You just had to link your spooky getup, spooky outfit, and then there would be just a vote to see who's going to win. XV Offline won and won a Techno Demon mask. Now, I would suggest that you follow Jean Chidal because she still has codes, I believe, in her pocket. She just managed to reach 500 followers on Twitch. Not putting any pressure on you, but maybe there's gonna be a celebration in the future. Maybe you should follow Jean Chidal. Maybe she's gonna have like more codes to give out. Who knows? She is becoming like a regular staple in the streaming community for Bloodhunt. So no pressure. You should probably follow her. There's you go. There's the link in the chat for her. Just follow her account. See what's going to happen. Keep an eye on it. Maybe she'll have some giveaways to do, just like me. Next up, speaking of both Jiangxi and Bez, again, this is your weekly reminder that they've created a Discord to collect clips to make monthly videos of clips for Bloodhunt. So use this link here, join look at the details here, join the Discord, post your clips. We're gonna see what's gonna happen from this eventually. And it was something that I believe that existed a while ago. I haven't looked too much into this, but suddenly there's been on Twitter at least more people that have been interested in doing the Vampire the Masquerade clan quiz to figure out exactly which clan you're most you're into. So I thought I'd just I think I'd just link it again because some people might think it's fun. There's some new players that are playing the game. There's some new people that are watching the new stream. I've noticed, by the way, you've been watching VODs. You've been watching the YouTube videos or the YouTube versions, I should say, of this. I see you out there. So you might have missed that. That was a while ago, I think, that this quiz was being put out there. So yeah, if you want to have a little fun with your friends or just for yourself, go find out what's your clan. I be taking codes off the dev's desk. More events on this way. Yeah, you go. You're doing good, Jiangxi. You're doing good. Not just because I'm modding for you, but you're doing good. So, yes. After all of this, what's happening? Sorry, gonna transition again. So what's happening now? Well, we hope that we're gonna get some communications from the Bloodhunt team very soon, especially to let us know what the next update will be about and what can happen in the meantime for the community and the players. Can we get some teases? Can we get some info to keep us interested in the game and let us know that there's some things to look forward in the future? Because right now, all we got is devs saying in their own channels, hey, next update is going to be big. Next update is coming. We're working on it. We need to have official public reminders of that, I think, just to keep people, just to keep a little bit of people on their toes. And maybe those posts, yeah, we'll get some negative comments from people, but at least it will help to get maybe a little bit more of a pulse of what are people's concerns. We're hoping we're going to get the surveys, the learnings posts, not in 30 days. Something maybe a little bit closer would be good. Or at least, there's different parts of it. Maybe that article can be split in two, so you can post one in 2 weeks and then the other one just before the patch notes go live. Until then, we have, as of today, 30 days. As of today, really? Am I elucidating? Hold on. I said 30 days earlier, right? I'm just gonna log back in the game just to make sure I'm not saying anything wrong. But yeah, I believe that earlier in my notes I said, yeah, 30 days. 30 days until the end of the Halloween pass. Oh, and there we go. My game's loaded. Yeah, 30 days, 14 hours as of right now. Yeah, so we're hoping. So right now we still have 30 days to go. So far, everyone's been completing a battle pass. Again, I keep reminding people, if you know people, if you have friends, if you have brothers, if you have sisters, if you have friends, brothers and sisters, like, younger kids, older kids, gamers, let them know that this game exists. Let them know that this game is easy to play, especially if you're a new player. Let them know that there's a free battle pass. It's easy to complete. It doesn't take long. This game is awesome. Yeah, right now should be a good moment for more people to come play the game. So get out there, make some noise, because right now, again, we're not seeing much in terms of promotional stuff from the Bloodhunt team. There's probably a reason for that. I'm going to investigate and ask some questions. But for right now, please give me a follow on Twitch. The channel is growing and I appreciate everyone for joining up. Remember that when I stream Bloodhunt, you can get special drops. I also do code giveaways. So follow me here, follow my Twitter. After I'm done with this recording, I'll be doing a giveaway of a purple jacket and Candy Kid eyeglasses code. So yeah, that's it for us here. Be kind everyone to each other. Thank you for watching. We will see you next week.